Assalamu alaikum dear students. I'm Miss Aisha Baloch with the last topic of English literature from the first term syllabus. Our topic of the day is a great personality, our national hero, the man who is also known as the spiritual founder of Pakistan, a visionary, the man behind the ideology of Pakistan, the poet of the East, Allama Iqbal. He was born on 9th November 1877 in Sialkot. He received his early education in his hometown, and in 1895 he went to the Government College Lahore. In 1899 he passed his MA from University of the Punjab. Then from 1899 till 1905 he was appointed as a professor of Arabic at the Oriental College Lahore. Then in 1905 he left for England for higher studies, and in London he received a law degree. In 1908 he acquired PhD from Munich University in Persian philosophy. That is why he is known as Dr. Muhammad Iqbal. He died on 21st April 1938. Allama Iqbal also took an active part in the politics, and he worked for the Muslims of South Asia with great courage. He was elected as a member of the Punjab Legislative Council from 1926 till 1929. Later, in 1929, he was elected President of the Punjab branch of the All India Muslim League, and he held the post till his death in 1938. In 1930, in his presidential address at Allahabad, he put forward a definite demand for a separate state for Muslims. Let's now learn about his contribution in the creation of Pakistan. We all know that he delivered his historic presidential address at Allahabad in 1930, where he put forward the demand for a separate homeland for Muslims. You may find some of the important details of this address in your textbook on page number 38. So, this demand was opposed by the Hindus and the British, but it actually awakened the Muslims, and they all focused towards their goal of achieving freedom. Not only this, in 1937, he wrote letters to the Quaid-e-Azam discussing in details the problems of the Muslims in India and convincing him that having a separate state is the only solution to all these problems. Due to his efforts, the Muslims put their heart and soul in the struggle for independence. So, on 23rd March 1940, a resolution, also known as the Pakistan Resolution, was passed, and from this time onward, the Muslims never looked back. Their endeavors were rewarded when finally on 14th August 1947, Pakistan appeared on the map of the world. To talk about the poetic and philosophical aspects of Iqbal's personality, he was known as poet-philosopher of the East. Well versed in both Eastern and Western philosophy, he also pointed out the defects in some of the philosophical systems of the West. He believed in the philosophy of Wahdatul Wujud and Khudi, or we can simply call it as the significance of self. Some of the prominent works of Iqbal include Asrar-e Khudi, Ramuz-e Khudi, Bang-e-Dara, Bal-e Jibril, etc. His prose and poetry reflect his devotion to Islam. He advised Muslims to remain true to their faith, as he said, "I have learnt one lesson from the history of Muslims. At difficult moments in their history, it is Islam that has saved Muslims and not Muslims that have saved Islam. If today you put your faith in Islam, you will become strong and united once again and save yourselves from complete destruction." Allama Iqbal died in 1938 and could not see the actual creation of Pakistan, but he had played a major part in its creation. The Quaid-e-Azam praised Iqbal's role in a message on his death. He said, "To me, he was a friend, guide, and philosopher, and during the darkest moments through which the Muslim League had to go, he stood like a rock." So let's have a review of today's lecture. In this video, we have learned about the early life of Allama Iqbal, his poetical contribution, philosophical and poetic aspects of Iqbal's personality, and also the Quaid-e-Azam's message on Iqbal's death. I hope the explanation of the topic is quite clear to you. So now it's time for home assignment. You have to complete these two given activities in your register, where activity number 1 is reference to the context. You have to read the given line and then attempt the questions below. And in activity number 2, you have to write a short note on Iqbal's role in the creation of Pakistan. Dear students, this is it for this video lecture. Please don't forget to complete all your assignments. Thanks for watching and have a great day.